Hello, I'm Mary V. Today let's talk about how to hold the violin. So we find our collarbone right there, like a little shelf, and we place this part of the violin right there at the side of our neck, and we simply turn our head and look down the violin on the chin rest, and that's it, right? So you're facing forward, you're looking forward, you put your violin on the little collarbone, there it is, it's sitting there, and you turn your head and put your head on the chin rest. If it's not very comfortable and there's a lot of space between the jaw and the chin rest, which is quite usual, then you can use some kind of cloth to experiment. And I've got a microfiber cloth, which is great because it's non-slip really. So I folded that up and I put that on my shoulder, and I leave a little space just in there, and I put it on my shoulder and I do the same thing. Now that is a lot more comfortable. I'm just holding it by the neck like that, and I put the violin up like that. I can swing it up, okay? So, and then I put my chin down on the chin rest, and that's it really, okay? So the next thing to do is to practice that. Take the violin down, put the violin up, turn your head, take the violin down, put the violin up, until, are you nice and comfortable? Have you got enough padding? Keep experimenting with the padding, thinner, thicker, keep on doing that until you feel, yes, that's very comfortable. Very comfortable indeed. Now, one thing not to do is to raise your shoulder in order to hold the violin. This shoulder has got nothing to do with holding the violin. So if you feel that you're doing this, and you're doing this, and then your shoulder is going up, you feel you have to hold the violin with your shoulder, then what to do is open out your shoulders, push your chest out, open out your shoulders and put your violin in like that. Stick your chest out and put your violin in like that, and practice it that way. So you can get the feeling, the very important feeling, that between your head, your chin, the pad and your hand, that's all that's supporting the violin. Nothing to do with the shoulder. Okay, that's very important. So get used to that. Get used to it. Just do that over and over again until it becomes very, very comfortable. It's like trying on a pair of shoes. You can tell immediately if it's comfortable or not. So you wouldn't buy a pair of shoes that's really uncomfortable and say, well, it is comfortable, right? That's crazy. So it's the same thing with the violin. It becomes very noticeable how comfortable it is. Take your pad off again and think, oh yes, it was much more comfortable with the pad. Put the pad on. And the reason I'm suggesting starting with a cloth is because you may not need a shoulder rest, you may not need all the other sorts of accessories. So start with something simple and keep trying that. You can try 2 cloths, you can try a woolly hat, and see, keep adding to it if you feel, oh, that's far too much, right? So that's too big. Try it singly. Actually, that's a lot more comfortable. Wow. Okay, so keep going with it. This is quite normal. And so the issue is, put the violin on your collarbone, keep on trying different pads, and put the violin up to your chin and out again until you can do it very, very easily. There's no difficulty, there's no pain, there's nothing but comfort. Okay, so I'll leave it there. Good luck with that. Bye for now.